Did you know that common beauty products in most women's bathrooms could be sabotaging your weight loss efforts? Shocking new research reveals that these items might be the hidden culprits behind slow metabolism and stubborn fat. But it's not only beauty products. What's even more alarming is that a large number of women are lacking 3 crucial nutrients from their diet that, when balanced correctly, can speed up metabolism and melt stubborn fat. The good news is these things are easy to fix, and in the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal what these 3 specific nutrients are and what foods to eat that contain them, and beauty products to watch out for. Plus, I'll also show you how certain type of bacteria in your gut could be the key to weight loss and the foods that can boost its levels. But before we get into it, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to my channel. First off, let's look at how nutrient deficiencies could be slowing down your metabolism. 3 of the most important deficiencies to address are iodine, selenium, and zinc. They are essential for producing thyroid hormones, which regulate your metabolic rate. The thyroid gland uses iodine to produce thyroxine, T4, and triiodithyronine, T3, which control many metabolic processes, ensuring you have energy and can burn fat. Selenium helps convert T4 into the active T3 form, and zinc supports this conversion. When you lack these nutrients, T3 levels drop, slowing your metabolism and hindering weight loss. A study on mice showed how iodine levels affect fat metabolism. Researchers gave mice varying iodine doses and measured their weight, iodine levels, and thyroid hormones. Low iodine levels decreased thyroid hormones and increased bad fats in the blood. Too much iodine lowered some bad fats. This means getting the right amount of iodine is key for managing weight. Hence, ensuring optimum levels of iodine is important for metabolism function and weight loss. So, how do you fix these deficiencies? Seafood is a great source of iodine. Brazil nuts and whole grains are rich in selenium, while red meat and pumpkin seeds are packed with zinc. But eating these foods isn't always enough. If your body can't absorb the nutrients effectively, poor gut health from an imbalance in gut bacteria or inflammation from food sensitivities can block absorption. We'll talk more about this shortly, and I'll explain how a certain bacteria in the gut, which most people are low in, has profound effects on metabolism. But I'll show you how to easily fix this by eating a specific type of food. Before we get to that, it's important to understand that a healthy gut is key for boosting metabolism. This is because the gut plays a significant role in controlling our appetite and feelings of satiety, which is largely because of ghrelin and leptin. These are the 2 hormones that signal when we are hungry and full. However, things can get complicated if your gut is compromised, perhaps because of an unhealthy diet or chronic stress, which can disrupt this hormonal balance. For instance, an unhealthy gut can initiate low-grade inflammation that interferes with leptin signaling, meaning that the brain misses the signal that you're satiated. As a result, you might find yourself consuming more food than necessary. But there's more. Poor gut health can also influence ghrelin levels. A study found that specific strains of gut bacteria, particularly bifidobacterium and lactobacillus, can directly influence ghrelin signaling in the body, thus increasing appetite. However, to optimize these bacteria, consume a varied selection of foods rich in fiber and incorporate fermented foods into your diet, such as sauerkraut, kombucha, and yogurt. These foods can help balance ghrelin and improve metabolic rate. Now that we've addressed what we put in our body, I want to show you how perfumes and deodorants can interfere with hormones and can put the brakes on metabolism. What most people don't know is that toxins in these products can sneak into our bodies, posing as our hormones and throwing a wrench in the workings of our endocrine system, the command center for metabolism regulation. And get this, a study by the University of California, Irvine, found that a group of chemicals known as obesogens contribute to obesity. Shockingly, these chemicals are present in everyday items like plastics, food packagings, and even pesticides. The study revealed that exposure to these chemicals throws off the body's normal hormonal functions, leading to an increase in fat accumulation. A notorious group of these chemicals is called endocrine disruptors. This includes bisphenol A, BPA, found in plastics, containers, and canned food linings, and phthalates used in various products like vinyl flooring, adhesives, detergents, and cosmetics. These substances mimic estrogen in the body, causing hormonal imbalances that can slow down metabolic processes. Women need to be especially cautious because of certain products they often use. Parabens are preservatives found in many cosmetics and personal care products. To give your metabolism a fighting chance against these environmental toxins, start by being more mindful about the products you use daily. Keep in mind that your skin is your largest organ. What you apply on it can be absorbed into your bloodstream. So, choosing natural skincare products can significantly cut down on toxin exposure, allowing hormones to balance and metabolism to work optimally. Consider using BPA-free plastics, or even better, opt for glass or stainless steel containers for food storage. Go for natural cleaning supplies free from harsh chemicals and choose cosmetics that are paraben and phthalate free. Having addressed the impact of environmental toxins, let's now explore another significant surprising factor that can slow down your metabolism. In fact, women who do this have been found to be 32% more likely to put on a significant amount of weight. This is not getting enough sleep, and it can sabotage any weight loss efforts, as was found in a study conducted by researchers at Case Western Reserve University and Harvard Medical School, who followed 68,183 women for 16 years. They found that those who slept 5 hours or less per night gained significantly more weight compared to women who slept 7 hours per night. In fact, women sleeping 5 hours or less were 32% more likely to experience major weight gain, 11 kgs or more, and 15% more likely to become obese. This is because during sleep, our bodies are hard at work, carrying out various restorative processes, including the regulation of key hormones that control metabolism. When we don't get enough sleep, our cortisol levels rise. You might know cortisol as the stress hormone, and it tends to spike when we're running on little sleep. Now, this is where things get interesting. Elevated cortisol can cause insulin resistance, where cells become less responsive to insulin, leading to higher blood sugar levels and a slower metabolic rate. But that's not all. Lack of sleep also disrupts the balance between ghrelin and leptin, two hormones that regulate hunger and satiety. Ghrelin, known as the hunger hormone, increases when we're short on sleep, making us feel hungrier than usual. Meanwhile, leptin signals fullness to the brain. It decreases with not enough sleep. This imbalance can lead to overeating and subsequent weight gain. We're going to explain more about the importance of balancing leptin in just a moment. Before that, I want you to understand that to maintain a healthy metabolism and prevent weight gain, aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night and establish consistent sleep-wake cycles. Implement good sleep hygiene practices like limiting caffeine in the afternoon and creating a relaxing bedtime routine. These can improve your sleep quality, support your metabolic health, and help burn fat. In a moment, I'll also provide a very simple routine that you can do daily to increase the calories you burn without having to do strenuous exercise. In fact, you will hardly notice the difference in your day, but the calories you burn will increase. Before we get to that, let's get back to leptin, as this hormone is really important to understand. Consuming excessive processed foods and even certain diet foods can result in leptin resistance, meaning your brain no longer receives accurate signals about your energy stores, causing overeating and increased fat storage. These hormonal imbalances slow down your metabolism because they mess up the balance between how much energy you take in and how much you burn. With leptin resistance, even if you have plenty of energy stored, your brain thinks you're starving and slows down your metabolism to save energy. The good news is that this condition can be reversed by changing your diet. This can be done with cutting back on processed foods and sugars, often found in low-fat diet varieties of foods. These changes will help restore hormone sensitivity and metabolic rate over time. This was shown in a fascinating study where researchers observed 2 slim and 2 severely obese individuals, each around 400 pounds. Both the slim and obese people were given bland but nutritious liquid food in a controlled setting. Interestingly, the slim participants consumed their usual calorie amounts in the form of the nutritious liquid food, and they maintained their weight. But the obese male cut his intake to 275 calories a day, and the female to just 144 calories a day, losing 23 pounds in 12 days. Note that they had the liquid food available whenever they wanted, but they both spontaneously cut their calories. The obese male kept this up for 70 days, losing 70 pounds, and then followed a 400-calorie daily intake at home for another 185 days, ultimately losing over 200 pounds. And get this, he never complained of hunger during this time. This shows that when you cut out processed foods, you can lose weight without feeling hungry. Your leptin levels can regulate, and your metabolism starts working efficiently, leading to fat loss. So, focus on cutting out processed foods and added sugars from your diet. Instead of reaching for that bag of chips or sugary snack, opt for whole, nutrient-dense foods like fruits, vegetables, healthy fats, and lean proteins. In a second, we're going to explain why protein is so crucial for a fast metabolism. But first, another important factor that dramatically influences your metabolism is physical activity. I'm not talking about punishing workouts or marathon gym sessions here. Integrating movement into your daily routine in a way that leaves you feeling more invigorated and supercharges your metabolism. Physical activity is key in firing up your metabolism by triggering the production of hormones like epinephrine and norepinephrine. These fight or flight hormones kickstart your heart rate, blood pressure, and glucose levels. This action boosts your metabolic rate and energy output. On the other hand, a couch potato lifestyle can result in hormonal imbalances that slow down your metabolism. When we're inactive, our bodies produce fewer of these vital hormones. This reduction can make our metabolism plummet significantly, leading to weight gain and other health problems. So, what's the solution? Say hello to NEAT, or non-exercise activity thermogenesis. NEAT is all about the energy used for everything we do that isn't sleeping, eating, or sports like exercise. It includes activities like walking to work, typing, doing yard work, and even fidgeting. Even these seemingly trivial physical activities can significantly ramp up your metabolic rate. The combined effect of many such actions makes up a person's daily need. By ramping up your NEAT activities, like choosing stairs over elevators or parking further from where you're headed, can provide a substantial boost to the metabolism. Another major factor in maintaining a high metabolic rate is muscle mass. Muscles are metabolically active tissues that burn calories even when you're chilling out. The more muscle mass you possess, the higher your resting metabolic rate will be. This means you'll torch more calories even when you're not working out. To ensure you lose fat rather than muscle during your weight loss journey, it's crucial to include resistance training in your routine and maintain adequate protein intake. This combination aids in muscle mass development, which in turn increases your metabolic rate, helping you burn more calories even at rest. Now that you've learned about the 6 worst things that slow down your metabolism and block weight loss, you might be wondering what the single most important factor is when it comes to reigniting your fat burning potential. The truth is, there's one hormonal mistake that can completely sabotage your weight loss efforts, no matter how well you eat or how much you exercise. To learn how to get this hormone in balance, watch the video on your screen now. That about wraps it up. If you're struggling to reach your ideal body weight, it might be your hormones. Then make sure you click the link below this video to take our hormonal balance quiz and get a personalized hormonal report tailored to your hormone type. Also, if you found this video helpful, please subscribe and leave a comment below.